So this is what we're going to try to be making today. It's a little paw cover. You can see there's a hole for each toe. And this is cut off. When I cut it off over, I cut right through the top. Just pull it off after it's held. And really, when we're done, it'll look like this. Covers all the toes, and the pad covers up everything. And she has a cut right here that you'll see when I put it on. And keeps everything tight, and it wears real well for a day or two. Trying to make this video because I was told there was no way to cover a dog's paw when it got injured to try to keep them from walking on it, but I didn't think that was, being the engineer, I didn't think that was a good solution. So I came up with a pretty good method. First, you just need some scissors. You need to find yourself some elastic bandage. If you can't, I've got some, a link to the bandage we can supply if you need it. It's about $5 a roll at Walgreens, but you can find it, and we have it available for around $3 or $2. And some wash to wash out. If you have a cut, just some saline to wash the wound before you cover it, and some antibiotic. And we'll go ahead and we'll show you what to do. First, you're going to have to pull off a piece that's going to be able to wrap, or something long enough that's going to be able to wrap around the dog's bottom part of their leg, above their paw at their wrist. Well, it's right in here at their wrist level. So we'll cut. I have a small dog here. She's sticking her nose in here. And I actually, for her, she's so small, I cut this in half. I don't need that much. And that's the one piece. Now, for the rest, you're going to need a piece for each paw, or each toe, really. So you'll have to do some experiment for how long it has to be for your dog. A bigger dog probably need a bigger piece than this. Me, I just need a couple inches for each finger. And for her, I only cover, for this, you'll see the injury, I only cover 3 of her toes, and I cut a piece for each, and I only use half of this for her size, and you might be able to get by with this too. Now, to culminate the claw, I cut this in half, pulled it in half. I cut a little slit for the nail to come through, and each nail will run through the slot, and then we'll show you what happens then. I'm not going to use the 4th piece because I don't use it. I'll just save it for next time. Okay, we got a corral in here. She's doing really good. And she has a cut paw right here. And all we do is, I usually take this and clean it out because I don't leave it bandaged at night. I take it off and let her run around the house without it, and it just gives it some relief. And I put a little bit of ointment on here. She doesn't need it anymore. It's not open. I just keep it soft. Now, first of all, I wrap a little wrap right here. This is going to hold the toe bandage. You can stretch it. It doesn't seem to hurt her. Stretch it around right above the paw. That's right above her ankle. Then, take each piece that you cut the little slit hole, slip the nail through. Oops. Wrong side. I make one a little longer than the other. Slip through here. Press the back end up against that. It'll stick. I mean, to the wristband. It'll stick. Same thing here. Now they sticks to each other. You might have to hold them, depending on how tight you made it. I make it pretty tight for her. And then I take the next one, slip it through the nail, stretch it back, get it up on the ankle. See, I have to hold them in place for her. I get this nail stuck out. And then the last one. Now they all stick pretty well. So there, see, I've made a nice little paw cover. You pull this one back at an angle. The one up in the, so that's like your, what is that? That's your other side of the hand. So that's your thumb, the thumb end. Now, then take the full roll, start close to the wrist, and wrap. And now you're going to have to wrap them. Sometimes when it was bad, I had to go up past her elbow, but she doesn't seem to need it now. It doesn't fall down. And you stretch it and wrap it around a couple times, just to give yourself enough. Keep her protected. Oops, that's ending. And then take it in here, pull it down. Make sure there's no end that hangs up on the skin at all, touches itself, because the bandage sticks to itself, and it won't come off. She can chew at it and run, and she gets a full coverage of her toe. And this is, she has a broken toe here, so it holds her toe. And that's about it. She'll see if she likes it. Yeah.